Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Who's ready for the last trading session of the week? We're going to be covering the breaking news. We're going to be covering it all here in just 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Smash that like button, grab a drink, enjoy yourselves. We're about to go in. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Good morning, everybody. Breaking news, market open. We're going to do it all here in just 9 minutes.
Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest.
Yes.
Markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders.
Who's ready?
I'm a golden and silver stacker on the run. Circle the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Yeah, free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden and silver stacker, never alone. Never. Every dream turning into stone. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Free silver and gold for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 8 minutes covering the breaking gold and silver news all night, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the opening of the last trading session of the week. Are the bankers going to smash us down? Are we going to rise up? Is it a green or a red weekly candle? What do you think? Let me know right now.
Old ship bell in a coastal town, rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine 'em up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, just 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Welcome to everybody on Facebook. Welcome to everybody on YouTube. They used to call me insane. They called me a silver pumper. They said silver would never break $20 again. Boy, were they wrong. The same people saying the same old things now, but I am unshaken. I am focused. The fundamentals have not changed.
From Tokyo nights
I'm stacking.
to Rio sun.
The question is, are you? We're going to be live here in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the markets open together. Shanghai Future Exchange. I can't wait till you unleash Xi Guardian again. I am unshaken.
Another drop in the waves.
I am focused.
Silver star.
Who's with me? Who has intestinal fortitude? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 6 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. Smash that like button if you're ready. 44 more to go to 100. Let's go, let's go. And I just put the tweet out on X for this live stream. If you can go retweet it, I'd appreciate it. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 8 seconds. This track right here is called Chasing That Mill, M-I-L-L. Come on, guys. It's Mill.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow, stack it high, watch it grow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from covering the breaking gold and silver news of the night and the morning. We're going to watch the last trading session here start together. What's going to happen? Are the bankers striking back? Will the stackers prevail? Let me know what you think. We're about to break it all down in 4 minutes and 10 seconds here.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker that mill. So hit that flow, join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Please smash the like button. Only 11 away from 100. Please share the stream. We're going to be breaking down the gold and silver news, watching the markets move together. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Candle Watchers.
So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver,
Yes!
gold, where you belong.
We're live right now on YouTube and Facebook, and 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from breaking it all down. Who's ready?
Chasing that mill.
5 likes to 100. I know we can do that. Keep smashing it, folks.
Chasing that mill.
2 minutes and 30 seconds here.
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide.
Let's go.
Stars are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Gold and silver,
Who's ready for the mega giveaway?
are you ready for the mega?
Who wants free silver, gold, and copper?
Through the shell
Who wants it?
treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in 1 minute and 20 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, covering the market open. Let's get a crab dance going right now. If you're excited, if you're ready, drop a crab in chat right now. Let's go.
Dance with me.
Let's get it. One minute, 20 seconds here.
In the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Your claws up in the sky.
Yes.
International stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation.
30-second warning. 30-second warning till we're live. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 20-second warning here.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Old school. I'm going to do the old school intro this morning. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to do old school. Here we go.
Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 2,000 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, guys, and watch the last 2 videos. They are heaters. They've got critical information, and this one right here will motivate you if you're freaking out by the price action. But if you've been watching this channel, you probably won't be freaking out because we understand the fundamentals have not changed. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 67,860 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 40 more subscribers till the next big show, which will be 67,900. Thank you so much. And boy, oh boy, was it a wild night last night. Was it a wild day yesterday? Let me give you a quick recap of what happened in gold and silver. Remember, the day trading session is starting here in just 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And this is the last day trading session before the weekend close. Okay, so last night, silver got as high as $70.37. It got as low as $67.41. It's currently red, crab walking on a downtrend at $67.82. It is on the day. It is since we started last night. It's down 0.24%, so a 0.25%. Silver futures is sitting at 68.08. So let's go ahead and mark that here. 68.08. We are in contango, so that's normal market operations. Let's see what gold did overnight. Gold hit a high of 4,475.44. Hit a low of 4,375.48. It's currently trading on a red candle, but a bit of an uptrend at $4,417.44. Gold to silver ratio has gone up a little bit. We're at 64.94 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And right here, the belle of the ball, the Shanghai Futures Exchange hit a high of 79.54, a low of 78.10, and it closed on a green candle at 78.70. And we will be seeing this market start to trade here in just a little bit. We're going to watch that. But guys, we are 50 seconds away from the start of the day trading session. This is the last action for the candle. This morning, the candle for the week was green. Do you think the bankers are going to fight back? Do you think with stackers, the collectors, the hoarders, the numismatists, we are going to be the victorious ones this week? What do you think? 30-second warning here. And then remember, after the market opens, the next shoe to drop is going to be the danger zone. That happens every morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. And that's when the bankers would traditionally attack. And I've got some analysis here to show you guys in 1 second as soon as the market opens. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild, pretty wild. And we're going to show it to you. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the market, the day trading session is open to immediate green candle, then red, then green, then red. So we're going to give this candle some time to mature. But remember, the next shoe to drop is going to be 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30. That's when we enter the danger zone together. After that ends at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Shanghai Futures Exchange here will start to trade again. I've got all kinds of breaking news for you guys this morning. So we're going to go over the breaking news. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, but real quick, look at this. Now, if you guys remember, the day before yesterday, in the night stream, I said tomorrow, which was yesterday, I said tomorrow is going to be the options expiry day. As we were going up, I said beware options expiry day. Right here about is where options expiry started. Okay, so it got smacked down, downtrend for options expiry, and actually we were over here. We got knocked down to there, then a little shark fin knocked down to there. And then look, as soon as they're free and clear, look at this. As soon as the options are free and clear, BGC. See that big green candle? If we switch over to the DXY here, we had the BRC big red candle inversely. Remember, whenever the DXY moves, if it goes up, it puts bearish, negative pressure, red candles on silver and gold. If it goes down, it puts bullish. It puts bullish green pressure on gold and silver. And it had a BRC there as we saw the BGC. Today, the DXY is back over 100. So that is definitely putting some negative pressure on gold and silver. We'll see what happens here when the stock market opens, guys, if the DXY will continue to move up or down. Let's check the Dow futures real quick. Dow futures is down 133 points currently. So we'll see if that carries through. If we get negative pressure in the stock market, may also take the dollar down with it. Currently, all the oils are up about 3%. Brent's only up 2.5%. So we're going to be watching that. Again, this channel is about gold and silver. But I do cover other things that impact gold and silver. So whether that's the dollar index, the stock market, geopolitics, we cover it all on this channel. And a big thank you, guys. Wow. W.Y. Vern. Maybe that's Wyoming. Wyoming Vern, maybe? Thank you so much for becoming a Diamond Claw member. Thank you to all the members of the channel. These are all the Diamond Claws on screen here. You guys supporting the channel like you do helps me do what I do. This is my full-time job, so thank you so much. And my question to everyone in chat right now, who has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
Yes. And don't forget, Vern, check out your new custom channel member emojis. And the next time I do a war room, which will be after this evening's stream tonight, I will be doing a war room for channel members. Channel members only live stream here on YouTube, and what happens in the war room stays in the war room. So all channel members, after tonight's stream, we will be doing one. Let's look at chat real quick. Owen's saying, and let me hold up. Let me put this up. Hold up, I'm getting an alert here. YouTube's not receiving enough video. I think you guys are. How's the connection, guys? Is the connection good? Put good in chat if it's good. Owen saying, do you know where I can get empty maple tubes? The sites which I've checked so far are out. Owen, you can get stuff like that on eBay. I think even AppMex carries some stuff. They're usually good. Sound is intermittent. Okay. The Georgia Senate passed SB 424 on March 6th. The Transactional Gold and Silver Act passed 29-21. It's now being considered in the House of Representatives. Thank you, Littlefoot, for that. I need to dive deeper into that. Buffering. Good. Sound okay. We're good. Okay, hold up. Let me bring this up here. Okay, I think we're okay. Let me look. I'm looking. Okay. I think we're good. Smash that like button if we're good. Sounds good. Okay, back here, Bullion's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of the news here this morning, guys. I'm going to break down the news for you. We've got about 1,000 people on the stream, 172 likes, so please smash the like button. We've got a bunch of people over on Facebook. Good to see you all over there on Facebook as well. And we're going to jump into the news right now. So the first bit of news today, and guys, we've been talking about this ad nauseum on the channel. Oh, and someone's saying if you're on YouTube and you're having issues, just close the stream and reopen it, and it should fix it. It fixed it for Mr. JMS. Thank you for that. So we've been talking about this ad nauseum. The private credit market is crumbling, and could this be the canary in the coal mine? Could this be the harbinger? Could this be the monster that collapses the whole stock market and sends us on another correction? Well, let's read up here. UBS, which is a major bank, halts withdrawals from $469 million real estate fund for up to 3 years, and they did this over in Europe. Another domino falls. UBS has just suspended redemptions for its Euro Invest real estate fund, citing insufficient liquidity. This is the latest in a growing list of major funds locking the gates on investor money. Following Blue Owl, we saw La Palo, we saw Ares, yes, the other day, and others in the private credit sphere since January. We've seen multiple. When even big institutions start restricting access to supposedly alternative assets, it's a clear warning sign that liquidity is drying up across illiquid markets. So there's the article there if you want to read it. Make sure to go follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker. International would not fit. But let me know what you think there. And thank you so much. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I got to reset my sound. 1 second. There we go. The sound should be fixed. I don't know what's going on, guys. Maybe the computer's overheated. I don't know what's going on. But thank you so much, Barbara, for that super sticker. I really appreciate it, Barbara, and for being a channel member. Is the sound fixed? It should be fixed. Here's the next question. Are you bearish or are you bullish? So look at here from Carell. If you want to be bearish on silver, you point out that the 1 month London silver lease rate has fallen over the past 20 days. If you want to be bullish, you point out that the historical average lease rate was around 0% and that the lease rate is still far above normal. If you want to be bearish, you point out that the downtrend in shares of outstanding ETFs backed by physical silver. You point that out. If you want to be bullish, If you want to be bullish, you point out how unusual it is that contango is getting smaller after a silver crash instead of larger. If you want to be bearish, you say rate expectations are rising faster than inflation expectations, which means real yields for the next 2 years are going up. If you want to be bullish, the most important point may be that the 1-year silver swap minus rates is still a few percentage points negative when it should be positive. So I liked that post there. I liked it. And how's the sound now, guys? Did I fix the sound? Are we good? Please let me know. But I like this post here. It just shows you if you want to be bullish or bearish, there's things you could look and latch on for both. And chat, let me know. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Are you bullish or bearish in chat? Let me know right now. And guys, if someone can put in the chat, if there's no sound, to tell them to reboot. Tell them to refresh their stream. Okay, so we'll go back to here. Here's the next piece of news. Commercial shorts and silver just collapsed. Big de-risking happening. Look at the sharp drop. Okay, so I want to show you this. This is the commitment of traders report. These are short positions. And you can see over the years, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're over here in 2026. Look. So this 73,300 line here, we're below that. We're at 70,000. And this is all the commercial short positions, okay? So look at the sharp drop in the latest commitment of traders report. Commercial short positions in silver futures have plunged to 70,000 contracts, one of the lowest levels in years. This is a major reduction in hedging by producers and industrial players. Many see this as a bullish signal that the smart money is stepping. Okay, this is not good for the Comex. And breaking news, I've got a live feed from the Comex. I'm piping it in now. Poor Mortimer is not happy because many see this as a bullish signal. Smart money stepping back in from the heavily short. But it could also mean other things. Seasonal hedging adjustments. It could mean margin pressure or simply repositioning ahead of expected market volatility. Either way, the paper market is showing signs of stress while the physical market continues to tighten. There's the full article there. You can go here and read it if you would like. But ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. And I just spoke about this morning, guys. Look at this massive green candle after we had the smackdown because of the closeout of the options expiration. So dirty. Okay, the next bit of news here. And this is something that people told us would never happen. I've been screaming about the vaults. The vaults dropping on silver and gold for months now. And the Comex and the Shanghai Futures Exchange and the LBMA, and people told me I was foolish. I said, well, force majeure, other things could happen. They say that never happens in any industry. Force majeures never happen, IS. Okay, how about this? Breaking force majeure wave keeps growing, now hitting the helium supply. Air Gas, one of America's largest industrial gas suppliers, has officially declared force majeure on helium shipments after Qatar production collapsed due to the ongoing Strait of Hormuz closure. Qatar produces about 30% of the world's helium. Guys, helium is critical for semiconductors, medical equipment, aerospace, and high-tech manufacturing. This is the latest domino in a rapidly expanding crisis that started with oil and liquid natural gas, moved into petrochemicals and plastics, and is now hitting specialty gases. The longer the strait stays closed, the more supply chains are breaking, and these disruptions are not going to fix themselves. The next thing to break may be shocking. So here's the full article if you want to read it here. But guys, let's stack helium tanks. We're not stacking helium now. But my point here is that supply chains are breaking, and what are going to be the third, fourth, and fifth order effects? How is it going to affect gold and silver? How is it going to affect the supply? How is it going to affect the demand? That's the stuff we want to be thinking here. But let me ask a question. I'm going to bring up the map real quick. Let's do a crowdsource right now. What country are you in? Are you seeing a shortage caused by the Strait of Hormuz closure? So if you're seeing a shortage in liquid natural gas, oil, gas station shut to anything, put your country and put shortage or no shortage in chat. Let's see right now what you guys say. But this is the Strait of Hormuz, and just 10 seconds on this really quick. 20 to 25% of the world's oil passes through here a day. Well, not anymore, but it's supposed to. 25 to 30% of the world's liquid natural gas passes through here every day. Things critical for fertilizer. Guys, foods might be an issue. Helium, aluminum, or as our folks say, aluminium overseas. What else passes through here that we don't know about, and what are the second, third, and fourth order effects of that? We're going to get into that a little bit more here on the stream in a little bit, but I thought that was important to bring to your attention. Start thinking about what could be impacted, and guys, a lot of the stuff for fertilizers pass through there, so make sure you're stocked up and your fuel tank's full in your cars. Make sure you got your cupboards full of food and water. I have emergency food and water. Even FEMA says you should do that. So everyone should do that no matter where you're at in the world. Have enough food and water for your family for a couple days, for a week. If there's disruptions, a blizzard, a hurricane, an earthquake that breaks supply chains, or the Strait of Hormuz stays closed and there's unintended consequences. So if you need emergency food, I have emergency food. It's good for 25 years. You put it in the closet, you forget about it. It's a partnership with My Patriot Supply. I'm a customer of them as well. Preparewithis.com gets you a great deal on there, and it helps the channel, so go check it out. You can only go there if you're in the States, unfortunately. They don't ship worldwide, but preparewithis.com. Check that out. And here we go, guys. We are just a minute and 30 seconds away from the danger zone on a green candle on silver. This could turn into a BGC. So we're going to help this a little bit. There's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Someone says, I'm not stacking helium. And guys, this is a green candle here, and we've got 50 seconds until the danger zone. At 30 seconds, I will enter the danger zone alert for y'all. And remember, every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this arrow here to 8:30, that's when the big bankers traditionally attack. But the baby gator may save us.
It's science.
It's science. You guys taught it to me in Boca Raton, Florida. So let's see what happens here. And I'm going to issue the danger zone alert. Okay. And someone in chat right now, Decipher, saying there's talk about shortage of fuel in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, but everything seems fine. Yeah, I've been seeing videos as well. I've heard both things. So yeah, we're gonna see what continues to happen here, and we are in the danger zone in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the first candle of the danger zone coming off of a green candle with silver. Green at 67.87. Gold's green as well at 4,000 to 425. So we're going to keep watching there. Guys, if you got questions, put them in chat. I'm going to cover one more piece of news here, and then I will take your questions in chat. So look at this. Gold's recent slump, not a fundamental shift, says Eric Sprott. Buy the dip. Eric Sprott and his team are calling the latest gold pullback exactly what it is, a temporary liquidity crunch, not a change in the underlying bull market. They point to continued strong central bank buying, persistent inflation risks, and geopolitical tensions as reasons the long-term fundamentals remain very intact. When seasoned players like Eric Sprott say the dip is a buying opportunity, it's worth paying attention to. Now, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but check out this article here from mining.com about Eric Sprott. Just go to my X, formerly known as Twitter, and follow me there at Intl-Stacker. And one more thing here, look at this. Gold and Silver HQ saying, inflation isn't a bug in the system. It's the feature that transfers your wealth to the printers. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying it for years. Inflation is truly the hidden tax. Inflation in any country is the hidden tax. Because remember, channel members, we're doing a war room at the end of the live stream this afternoon, so make sure you're there. The bankers, the institutional investors, the experts, the financial advisors tell you, put your blood, sweat, and tears, your retirement in this stuff. Paper fiat currency. And remember, all throughout history, every paper fiat currency ever made, not backed by physical silver like this big old 100-ounce Johnson Matthey bar here, not backed by physical gold like this half-ounce golden scarab here, have literally always gone to zero. It's 100% failure rate. And as I plop down my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 million notes, then literally $1 billion notes, and literally $1 trillion notes. And this drives it home right here. This is a 1936 5 Boulevard from Venezuela. These are Boulevard down here from Venezuela. This is 90% silver from 1936. This is still worth its weight in silver, 50, 60, 70 bucks, whatever it is right now. And literally, all this paper fiat currency went to zero, and that's why we stack physical gold and silver. As we are on our first candle here in the danger zone, green, 67.98 for silver. So we're imminently, we are close to $68. So we'll see if we can hit that shortly. And on a green candle with gold as well at 4,431.25. I would love to get a green candle on this weekly candle. We'll see if we can pull it off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at chat right now to see if there's any questions. And Malik in chat is saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Lloyd's of London pulled insurance on tankers to play the market games. Interesting, Malik. Psalms is saying, we will likely need a junk silver for barter if this continues. Possibly. 90% is great. I love it. And guys, it's on sale right now. You can buy it under spot most places. Eventually, the premiums will return, and you'll be kicking yourself. Why didn't I buy more? But if you're going to buy 90%, again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, dimes are the best. They're the most barterable. And in normal times, those do tend to carry a better premium. Okay, is there any other question? Okay, we've got ping the dong. I can't ping the dong. I can ping a coin. But I can't ping a dong. Oh! Guys, I got an email from one of you. I want to read you this email. 2 more questions, though. You have realized to realize the real... Oh, I like that, Future Motive. Guys, Future Motive channel member, thank you for the support, saying, you have real eyes to realize the real lies. That is so true. And then one more here. Did you get the runes yesterday? I didn't, Fingers. I was waiting till this coming week. I have to move some funds around, so I'm waiting till probably Monday or Tuesday. And then Ali in chat saying, seems like the market is not believing Trump's 10-day halt. No pullback, then tweeted. We're going to see what happens, guys. And a lot of the market fundamentals you might usually watch, like in charting, are kind of out the window. The entire market, the stock market, everything's kind of reacting to news and tweets right now. But I got a piece of news for you. One of you guys sent me this. So one of you contacted me. You have coins you bought off eBay. And they're fake. They're sending them to me in the mail. I'm going to unbox them. I'm going to make a video and a word of warning for you guys so you can learn from other folks' misfortunes. But here's what this viewer said to me. I hope, and I'm saying this anonymously, I hope this helps other people buying on eBay. I only got back a third of what I paid in the form of a refund that eBay was involved in. It was very difficult to even get that back. So this person lost thousands of dollars and only got a third of it back after proving the stuff they bought was counterfeit. He said, I also wanted to go on eBay and write reviews on these scam sellers' pages, but the only way to write a review is to buy the item first. eBay has no way to report these sellers, and it seems like they support the scam to some extent, probably because they get the fees. Guys, I've seen obvious fake listings on eBay. I have reported them to eBay, and they came back and said, no, this is fine. This is fine, no problem. And then he goes on to say, I want to thank you for exposing this stuff. If I had not seen what you said about eBay scams, I would have not ever questioned the silver I had bought. I wanted to think nobody would dare to sell counterfeit American coins on eBay, but most likely they are all outside the USA anyways, where any law would not apply or be enforced. eBay should shut them down, but the new ads show up daily. Guys, eBay is so dangerous. So dangerous. There's so many fakes on eBay. Be careful. If you're buying on eBay, I would only trust like major sellers like AppMex, Scottsdale Metal, if it's a major seller. If you've been buying stuff on eBay, you need to check your stack now. We literally just had a story 2 days ago that we helped break on this channel with Backyard Bullion. What's up, Backyard Bullion? Good to see you in chat. On fake Britannias from the British Mint. Guys, you got to protect yourself. For the love of God, you got to get a pocket pinger now. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Filled. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Guys, I feel so strong about that. I just had another viewer get scammed out of 2 ounces of gold on Whatnot, and it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, and they still have not got their money back. So I feel strongly about that. Please, for the love of God, protect yourselves. Protect yourselves. Okay, we are on the third candle. No, second candle in the danger zone. It's a red one. 67.77 for silver. 4,417 for gold. And by the way, guys, when you buy the pocket pinger, you get access to the application for free, but make sure to download the right application. And when your package comes, it has the password for the app. So you need that to put in so you get full access. If you threw that away, you need the password. Just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. I can help you out with that. Just show me proof of purchase and I'll give you the password. But make sure you're on the right application there. Okay, let's go here. Next piece. Oh, wait. We got a few comments in chat. Okay, we got Rob in chat saying, has Eric Sprott ever advised his investors to sell physical? Just saying, I prefer unbiased news sources. Rob, I'm covering the news. So, like, I cover every article I can find having to do with gold and silver. So, yeah, some of them are going to be by people who are super bullish like me. I'm never going to tell you guys to sell silver, but I don't really tell you guys to buy silver either. I share my adventure, my journey, and I'm buying silver and I'm buying gold, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. If you look at the long-term charts, anybody who's listened to Eric Sprott's advice has done extremely well. So I get what you're saying. Unbiased news is critical. And I share whatever I can find here, whether it's good or bad news for gold and silver. So I get it. I get the sentiment. I respect it. But over the long term, I mean, let's look at this. Let's think here. Let's go to gold. Let's go to the 12-month chart. I mean, if you look at this chart, anybody who's been constantly adding gold, I mean, have there been dips and stuff along the way? Yes. But anyone who's been constantly buying to hold has been doing really well. And guys, I'm not an advocate of buying gold and silver for short-term, flipping it, and I'm going to make a bunch of money. I'm going to get this credit card that has 0 interest for 12 months. I'm going to buy gold and silver, and it's going to shoot the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
It's going to shoot the moon, and then I can pay it off, and I'll make all this money. No. Gold, silver is not a short-term hold. It's a mid to long-term hold. So for those who hold mid to long-term, have been greatly rewarded with gold. Let's check silver. Silver's been a bit more volatile. It's known as the crazy step brother sometimes of gold. Let's go here to the year. Let's go here. Boop. So here we are. So, I mean, there's been some bumps and bruises along the way for sure. 1980, this was the whole, so 1979, this rise here was coming off of the Iranian oil crisis. And it took 30 days after that crisis started, and gold and silver went up hugely. And then around here in 1980s, you also had the Hunt brothers buying up all the stuff they could find. Inflation adjusted for this is like 208 of today's dollars. So we're still not back there yet, but I believe we'll be back there. Then we had a 45-year cup and handle eventually to where we're at now. But the other side of the cup here, this 45-year cup and handle, that was 2011. And that inflation corrected was 72 of today's dollars. And then we had the run up to 120. So again, mid to long term is the play. Now, what's the difference? I believe it's accelerating. Do I think we're going to go into another 45-year cup and handle? No, and here's why. Back here, we were in a silver production surplus. We produced way more silver than we could consume. The number one consumer of silver back here was photography and x-rays and stuff, okay? Here, in 2011, we were in a silver production surplus. We produced way more than we consumed, and there's a few more things using silver. A bunch more things using silver, but not to the level we're at now. And now we're at here. We've been in a silver production deficit for 6+ years. It's projected to go at least for until the 2030s, if not longer. The only way to fix it is new mines. Those take anywhere from 10 to 15 to come online. There's very few only silver, pure silver plays. Like 18% of silver that comes out of the ground is from a pure silver mine. The majority of silver is a byproduct out of copper or gold mines. We hit peak mining in here in 2016, right here. We hit peak mining production. That means that was the most we ever got out of mines worldwide, and it's been going down every year since then, 1 to 3%. The problem's getting worse, not better. And that's why I'm so bullish silver, and that's why I believe we will not see another 45-year cup and handle like a lot of the haters say. A lot of the people say, have fun for the next 50 years. The fundamentals are completely different. So that's why I'm so bullish. So I hope that helps your question there. But I agree with you. You got to look at unbiased sources if you can. You got to look at sources of all different sides of the angle. It's just going to be hard in this day and age with all the manipulation to find truly unbiased. So you're going to have to look at articles on one side, articles at the other, and draw your own conclusions. You know what I mean? But I agree with you, Rob. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being a channel member. Ali saying, in Kuwait, the Ministry of Commerce fined most local coin shops for refusing to sell their gold. Wow. Can you find an article on that, Ali? If you've got a local article or something, if you could email that to me, International Stacker, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for being a channel member. Shelby being a channel member say, don't protect your goodness and honesty on... Oh, don't project your goodness and honesty on other people. There's always bad people out there. I agree with you. There's a lot of evil people in the world that want destruction. I agree with you there. Barb is saying, and thank you for being a member for 2 months, Barb, saying, hi, IS, attorney from Apple Valley. Oh, wow. So Barb is here, and she's an attorney from Apple Valley, California. Nice. I had some family that lived in Apple Valley, California a long time ago. David says, your sound keeps cutting out for me. Huh. How is the sound? Is it cutting out for everybody? Have you seen that Goldbacks is discontinuing the 100? Yes, Florida man. If you guys want more on that story, I've got an in-depth tweet on it somewhere here. I think it's 3 days ago I posted it. Uno momento. It's right down here. So I post so much on here. Here. So for those who don't know, big news, the $100 Goldback note has been officially discontinued. Goldback just announced they're permanently discontinuing it. This was their highest denomination value bill. Production has now ended. Idaho was the last state made. If you have been thinking about adding hundreds, the time is running out fast. All final stocks will be sold off. Important, the hundreds will still be accepted in the Goldback network. Per Goldback, this is helping them stay close to their core mission of keeping gold physical for everyday transactions. By focusing on smaller denominations, Goldbacks become more accessible to people every day. So they got the new one quarter Goldback. That's what I want to go to. So I just picked up a whole stack of those. Audio's fine here, no problems. And someone else is saying YouTube is having problems. I think it might be a YouTube thing because my stream says it's running fine. Everything's working perfectly on my end, so it might be a YouTube thing. What about the folks on Facebook? Facebook, is the audio good? Let me know in chat. Okay. Chasing That MILF says, even if it takes 45 years, that's okay with me. I'll be 80 and retired by then. Nice, Chasing That MILF. Ali says, I'll send you the article through email. Thank you. internationalstacker@gmail.com. Okay. And we are out of the danger zone. We are out of the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. And the next shoe to drop here is going to be 29 minutes. Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here in 29 minutes. And what's it going to be? Are you team green? Are you team red? That's funny, guys. Some of you say your audio is fine. Some of you say it's not. I think YouTube's just having problems. Because it makes no sense. Some would be fine, some would be not. So, sorry about that. We're just got to fight through it. The Crustacean Nation, we have hard shells. And remember, guys, whether it's YouTube streams or investing and stacking gold and silver, the road's going to be long, full of terrors. It's going to be scary. You're going to get bumped. You're going to get bruised, maybe some broken bones. But crabs can grow back arms and claws. And I believe those with the intestinal fortitude to see the way through are going to be dancing with me in the streets. Who wants to dance with me in the streets? Spray Can, thank you so much for that super chat and for being a channel member. I really, really appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, if you guys are having problems with YouTube, the audio, I think something happened with YouTube. Just like refresh your screen if you're on a computer or TV if you're having problems, or if you're on a phone, I would just close the app and reopen, and that will probably fix it. I'm guessing they did an update, and when YouTube pushes an update, it can like mess things up for stuff that's live. Okay, let's go back here. There's a few more pieces of news I wanted to cover for you guys. And again, we're just 28 minutes away from Shanghai. Okay, here's the next piece of news. Look at this. Breaking, for the first time ever, a living president's signature will appear on U.S. paper currency. This was broken last night by Zero Hedge. So evidently, on bills coming out to celebrate America's 250th birthday, the president and the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, their signatures are going to appear on the paper. And it says here, going forward, but I don't know if that means just for 250, everything printed then, or I don't know if it means for all bills going forward to the next presidency. I'm not sure what that, I'm not sure. But it says in honor of the 250th birthday. So we're going to see what happens there, but paper currency is getting a different signature. And again, I'm apolitical on this channel. I have my politics, but like this channel, I focus on the stuff that unites us, our love for gold and silver and how we can prepare the crustacean nation. So I don't cover politics. I cover geopolitics and things that impact it. I'm a political person, but I stay away from pure politics. I stay away from talking religion on the channel. I'm religious. I go to church, but I don't talk about stuff that's going to divide us. I talk about stuff that's going to bring us together. So that's just a piece of news there that I thought was important because it has to do with paper currency, paper fiat currency, and what we're fighting against with physical gold and silver, fighting against the paper fiat currency. Never forget, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Never forget. Throwback to when big banks were caught manipulating silver market from 2008 to 2016. Major banks rigged the system through spoof. Guys, this is not conspiracy. This actually happened. 1.266 billion in fines. And something tells me if they do an investigation on 25 and 26, they're going to have about 10 billion to add. But remember, JP Morgan paid 920 million in fines. A couple of their bankers went to prison, federal. Scotia, HSBC, Deutsche. It's not it's actual fact. So never forget that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Comex silver vaults take another hit. 293,000 ounces drained. A fresh CME report for March 25 activity. So I posted this last night. Registered silver went down to, or is now at 77.17 million. So it actually went up about 10,000 ounces. But as a whole, the whole inventory went down by 497,000. Oh, wait, hold up. That's the wrong one. No, that's the right one. Hold up. Let's just bring up the chart. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. So they took 791,000 ounces out of eligible. They put 497,000 of that into registered. And then they took out 293,000 out of the vaults together. What is going on? Where did that eligible come from? Let's see here. Loomis gave up 600,000 eligible. I wonder if they got paid a premium to do that. HSBC gave up 63,000 eligible. Asahi Depository 100,000 eligible. Delaware 8,000. Well, basically 9,000 ounces eligible. So a lot of funniness and chicanery is going on. But guys, if we go here to the CME website, and by the way, this is super low. I did a post the other day when it was at 111,000. That's like some of the lowest it's been at like in a decade. Super low. But here we go, March. They've almost got March closed out. They just delivered another 275. So how many ounces is that? It's easy to do. Remember, each contract's 5,000 ounces, so 275 times 5,000. So just yesterday, that 275 contracts, that is 1.3 million ounces. Gone! But here's the big shoe to drop, guys, May. And remember, traditionally, January, February, March, even into April, gold and silver don't traditionally do well historically on the markets. So keep that in mind. And it's all lining up for summer when the gold and silver activity starts to pick up. And look, 72,000 contracts. Let me do the math for you there. So if they delivered all of that, which they won't deliver all of it, some of it they'll roll forward, some of it they'll have to pay off people, but a bunch of it they're going to have to deliver. And that's 363 million ounces of silver. So when we go back to this report here, keep in mind, right now in their vault, they have 328 million ounces, not even enough to cover the 63, but the majority, this stuff right here, the eligible 252 million, the majority of that is owned by other people. So the Comex can approach them and try to buy it off of them if the other people want to sell it. But you can't just shift all of this to registered. You can't just do that. So this registered here, 76 million, that is what they can pull from to deliver. So the crisis has been unfolding. It's been unfolding since probably September, October-ish. It's been really accelerating. December, we were over 100 million in the vault. Now we're back down to, what was that number for registered? 76. Or actually 77. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. And let's look at the charts here. 68. So we broke 68 on silver. We're on a green candle, 68.07 for silver, coming out of the danger zone. Let me delete those two little chickeraffs there. And we're pushing higher on a green candle. It might be a latent response to the baby gator.
It's science.
It's science. Okay, let's look in chat. So I'm going to leave the chart up here for a little bit, and I'm going to answer questions in chat. But real quick, gold is pushing higher on a BGC, 4,434. Pushing towards our next target of 461 here. And let me check if we're in backwardation real quick. 67.85. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in backwardation. We are in backwardation. Guys, backwardation is when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That signals tightness and the big bullion bank's instability. That signals the system is breaking, and that signals people, institutional investors, would rather get silver now for a higher price than silver in the future hold up. That's okay. That signals people, would rather have silver now more expensively than in the future at a cheaper price. So you've got this like 30 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents difference here. People want their silver, and they want it now, even if it's a higher price.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
Okay, so let's answer some questions here in chat. Constant Stream, and thank you so much for being a channel member, saying not silver related, but I'm dying to get my hands on some of the new dimes. Have you all seen any yet? I have not. I gave away some of the new quarters in the last Make a Giveaway. Oh, guys! In 2025, I gave away over 100 ounces. So far this year, over 30 ounces. This treasure chest is filling with silver. A lot of it premium silver. Look at that. This is a room from Germanium Mint. We've got some copper and gold in there as well. And I'm giving all that away in the not too distant future on the Make a Giveaway. So over 30 ounces of silver, over 30 ounces of copper. We got some premium gold in here. All you got to do is subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'll be explaining in the not too distant future on how to enter and win it. So make sure you subscribe. You got to be subscribed on YouTube for that. So everyone watching on Facebook, make sure you subscribe on YouTube as well. Who wants to win the Make a Giveaway? Ralph Ramsey saying, Strait of Hormuz explodes. Thai ship runs aground off Iran's coast after an attack. 3 sailors missing. Thank you, Ralph, for that. Wow. My sound is good now. I had to close out YouTube and start over. Thank you, David. And thank you for that. Okay, here we go. Michael in chat saying, stacking Scottsdale 10-ounce tombstones to prepare for the death of the Comex. I love that. Those tombstones, I don't have any. Those things are amazing. I don't have any. Just the premium was always crazy on them, so I was always waiting for a deal to get them. Okay, let's go to the next question. Mongo is saying, have you covered Samsung investing $72 billion in AI chips, bullish for PMs, or are they anticipating beneficial pricing? No, it is bullish. It is bullish for PMs because whether they're going to get better pricing or not, more chips will be made. So that is bullish. I have not covered that, but thank you for bringing that up. One thing I did cover was Samsung went to Mexico and made a $10 million deal for a silver mine. That was like months ago when that happened. Okay, let's see if there's other questions in chat here. I'm catching up. It's my copper Britannia, and I want it now. Guys, I know Lee Cummings. Okay. Yeah, Bitcoin was 66. Bitcoin was 666, but now it's 665. Bitcoin's down $4,000. Okay. Do you all know about the Royal the British Mint, the Royal Mint, the scandal that just happened I broke 2 days ago? Do you guys know what happened? If you don't know the scandal that happened, put no clue in chat. If you guys know, I won't cover it again, but if you don't know what happened, put no clue. Guys, it is absolutely shocking. It is absolutely shocking what happened. Absolutely. Okay, we're on a red candle here with silver 67.89. Gold, we're on a green candle, though, building up 4,435.62. Shanghai is opening here. Shanghai Futures Exchange is opening here in just 17 minutes. Gold to silver ratios to 65.21. Okay, so a bunch of people have no clue. Guys, are you ready for this? This is absolutely shocking. Let me pull up my tweet went viral. We were some of the first to break it. Backyard Bullion broke it to me, and then I broke it to the world. Look at this tweet, 225,000 views. Crazy. Okay, here we go. Breaking massive Royal Mint scandal. Non-silver fake coins sold as Silver Britannias. The Royal Mint just admitted they shipped a batch of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins that were not silver. Guys, look. So the coin shipped, and they tested 75% copper, 25-ish% nickel. And this is what the coin looked like. And look, it's stamped 999 fine silver. So their official statement: we are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which were sent to trade customer. They say they've identified the cause. So this is me, my analysis. They, the Mint, say they've identified the cause and are in direct contact with the affected customer, which was Chards, and are reviewing the entire process. This is a huge breach of trust for one of the most respected government mints in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, check your 2026 Britannias and check them now. And if you had a pocket pinger, you could check it with that. Is that not shocking? If you just learned about that right now, put shocking in chat. Do you guys know how many people buy mint tubes and mint monster boxes and keep them sealed? It's crazy to think about. So Chards have originally found 200 coins, but now they're up to 209 found, and they found them in 2 different shipments on 2 different days. So here's the real question. Were all the affected coins sent to Chards? Were they? Or were they sent to other dealers? Now, Chards caught them all. None of them went out to customers. But are there other bullion dealers that didn't check like Chards did? They trusted it because it came straight from the mint in a sealed monster box? Are there people out there with a bunch of fakes in their collection? Now, I'll tell you this. If it's truly only 209 fakes out there, those are actually going to be worth a ton of money. They're going to be worth a ton of money as error coins, okay? And the scandal behind them. There's lots of people that would love that. If it ends up being thousands and thousands, they won't be worth as much. But it's a blessing for those people that get them because they're going to be worth a lot of money. But that being said, imagine if you had monster boxes full of them and you went to cash them in 30 years and then they're all fake. Imagine if that happens with gold Britannias. Like, again, to me, it's such a crazy issue that occurred there. I want to believe it's a mistake. I think it probably is a mistake in the production. Probably metals got mixed up because remember, they mint millions and millions of coins every year, and they've got different metal stocks for non-silver coins, so maybe the metal just got mixed up. So I could see a mistake happening, but that means the system there sucks and they need to rework the system because that should never happen. Or maybe it's something scandalous. I don't think it would be the whole British Mint like doing that. It would be on a much larger scale if it was, but maybe it was a couple people on the floor like, hey, Billy, let's just slip this one sheet in there. We'll pocket all this silver and get rich. All right, let's do it. No one will know. But little do they know they're messing with gold and silver stackers, and we're going to know. We ping things, guys. We ping things. We would know. So it's interesting. Stormy saying, good morning, IS and friends. Good morning, Stormy. And West Texas Stacker saying, how much do you think the cartels in Mexico affect the price of silver? A decent amount. a lot of them silver from Mexico. 25% of the world's silver comes from Mexico. So they definitely affect it. They increase the cost. You have to either pay the cartels off or have crazy security. It's a mess. Chasing, and like trucks get stolen, stuff happens. Chasing That Mill says, Cantel Chards is a legit dealer who does their due diligence. Yeah. And they announced it. The fact that they made it public was huge to me because they could have kept it quiet and made the British Mint happy, but they put it out. Master Blaster saying the bullion dealer that received the monster boxes has a new YouTube video. Yes. I put that out on my X, guys. If you want to go watch the update that has video clips in there, if you go to my X, Intl-Stacker, International When It Fit, you just scroll down until you see it. I put it out yesterday. This is also why you should follow me on here, guys, to see the breaking gold and silver news. So, right, not that one. Here, breaking update from UK coin dealer. So that's their video on their update. But honestly, there wasn't that many updates to it, but you get to see more videos and pictures. The only update for me is it went from 200 found to 209 found, and it wasn't just one shipment. It was 2 shipments on 2 different days, which to me is a big deal. I got a 2023 gold Britannia. Should I be worried? No, Ollie. I think you're probably fine with the 2023. Would have been discovered by now. I think you're probably good. This is only reported with the 2026 silvers, but I was posing a question there, like how many people trust these things for it not to be the actual metal? That's crazy. No, I think you're probably good, Ollie. If you got a Sigma, pop it on there, but I think you're probably good. Okay, hold up. Hold up. One second. Okay, sorry. I thought I had some incoming news. There. Okay, Mark Medwell saying Blackpool's full of fakes. Kiss the quick hats and tat. Says Mark. What is that? Kiss me quick hats and tat. I think that must be a British saying. Dave saying Temu will have a silver copper Britannia soon enough. I know. They'll have a copy of the error coin. They caught 3 Brits. They caught the Brits by weight, not analysis. Yes, that's true. So when the coins came in, they measure the monster boxes to make sure they match the weight on the monster box. They weigh the pallet, then the monster box, and then the tubes. And they noticed some tubes were short by a couple grams because the fakers were 28 grams and a real Britannia is like 31.15 or something like that. So that's how they found it. They found it by weight, but then they did the analysis and found out they were 75% copper. But to me, that's shocking. Someone said something there. Hold up. Okay. Lee Cummings saying, did you see the AI video using Harry from Harry's Coin Shop? It was so ironic having a video talking about fakes. Wow. Are you serious? A fake AI? Hold up. That's what you just emailed me. Hold up. Let me get this for you, folks. Hold up. Oh my gosh. You guys, look at this. That's a fake Harry. Okay, I'm going to put the link to this video in chat. I need you guys all to go to this video and report it. We need to mass flag this. Look, they're making a fake Harry. Let's start up.
The rest of the market in the dust, or are we being lured into another classic bull trap?
Look,
Right.
So you can tell by how first off, you can tell because it's Bullion Sovereign, some new channel. But secondly, you can tell how the mouth moves, and you can tell how he speaks. He just doesn't speak like a human.
Now the silver market feels like an elevator where the cable has snapped, but we don't know if we're heading to the penthouse.
So I need you all to go here, report, mass flag a video. We need to mass flag it. That is just jacked up. Let's fight back for Harry, crustaceans. Let's see here. How do I report this? Report. Sexual content, no. Violent, no. Hateful, harassment, harmful, no. Misinformation, child abuse. Spam, misleading. I think I'll put spam misleading, maybe? There should be something that says fake AI BS. Legal issues? Face spam? Hold up here. Let me click this. Okay, cool. I clicked off in case it was going to dock me. This is AI generated, stolen from Harry, from Harry's coin shop that appears on at Silver Dragons 47. This is AI slop. This is this is stolen likeness AI slop. I'll put this in chat so you guys can copy it. Just copy it. I'll put this in chat. Guys, if we could go mass flag that. Go mass flag it. What a joke. There you go. Go mass flag that. And we're on a green candle here, 68.18 silver. I'll call Silver Dragons after this live stream. Well, actually not right after the live stream because it's still early there, but I'll let Dragons know. Look at this. 68.14 on silver. Gold's pushing higher as well, 4,444. DXY is still up a little bit. We'll see what's happening. Yeah, that isn't his shop. AI Asian Harry guy. Yeah, the AI Asian guy Harry. It is spam misleading, says Jopinator. Blackpool. You need to Google it, mate. I can't do it justice. Strange coastal attraction. My ex was born there. Blackpool. Okay, I'll look into it. Promotes terrorism. That's not promoting terrorism, chasing that MILF. T-Cakes is saying, I spoke to Charge yesterday. They weigh every single and test 10%, then test if they have an issue. Confident caught all. Nice. Hey, Jolly Lollipop, thank you for the super chat, but that's a political. I'm not gonna read that. Again, I keep this channel apolitical, guys. Some of you support the president, some of you don't support, some of you don't care, some of you are in the middle. What I cover on this channel is what brings us all together and unites us, gold and silver. So thank you so much, Jolly Lollipop, for the super chat. But I don't want to turn the chat into a dumpster fire political conversation because that's not what we do here on the channel. But thank you so much for that super chat. I do appreciate it. Okay. If you use Harry or Tim for AI, you are a scumbag. I know, P.O. Truck. That's crazy. Please tell everyone to give a down thumbs on the channel. I don't. So here's the funny thing people don't realize. If you even thumbs down a video, it's still good for the video. The algorithm sees thumbs up and thumbs down as both interactions. So I wouldn't thumbs down it. I wouldn't watch the video. Just pause it and just report it. That's what I would do. I reported the channel. Thank you. How many guys reported the channel? If you reported it, put report in chat. I want to see how many we got. If we got a decent amount, that might get taken down today. Randy, thank you so much for joining the channel as a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I'll be seeing you this afternoon in the war room. After this afternoon stream, channel members will have a war room. And what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. And Tiger Stacker, thank you so much for the super chat saying IS is the... wait. IS, is that the only thing you're going to Dragons about? Or are you going to brag that your statistics beat his statistics? Dragons just watched the video. I'm not going to brag. No. Dragons is my friend. No. We support each other. We have a lot of folks that watch our different channels, but Silver Dragons is a friend of mine. Maybe over a drink I could rib him a little bit on that, but that's funny. Thank you so much, Tiger Shacker, for the years of support and for that super chat. Okay, good. We got a bunch of reports. It looks like we got 30 or 40 people report it. That's awesome. And for those guys just joining, I'm going to put it in chat one more time. These monsters, the AI Asian guy, Harry. So this is a fake video of Harry. So go here to the channel, click the three things here, click report, go down here to misinformation, and I'm going to give you guys the message to type in there. So I'm putting it in chat right now. So please, if you haven't done it, please do it. We cannot let them take Harry's soul. They're trying to take Harry's soul. They're trying to AI Asian guy Harry. Charles Vance, thank you so much for the super chat saying, thanks for keeping it clean, IS. If I want politics, I can find it on YouTube. I reported the AI slop. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for doing that. And guys, we got people on X. Oh, not on X. On Facebook watching and reporting as well. So thank you to everyone on Facebook. I started dual streaming about 3 days ago because one of you guys recommended it. So it can't hurt. I turned it on. It works. It can't hurt. So we'll see if we can get any crustaceans or crossover from Facebook to here. What is the channel impersonating Harry's so I can report? I just put it in chat, Dr. Sophia, right before you put that comment. So I put in there the statement. You can just copy and paste that statement in there. And then that's the link. Poor Harry. Oh, are we missing it? Are we missing it? Okay, we almost missed it. Okay, here we go, guys. 2-minute warning to Shanghai opening. 2-minute warning to Shanghai opening here. What do you guys think it's going to be? Are you team green? Are we going higher? Are you team red? Are we going lower? What do you guys think? And Littlefoot Silverstacker says, I won 5 dimes on their YouTube the other night. Nice, congratulations. We did a crab raid not long ago. People won, and I was on Tiger Stacker's channel, and at least 2 crustaceans won on that. Christopher Van Houten won on that, and so did Shotgun Susie. Okay, are you guys team green or team red? We've got a minute and 25 seconds until it opens. Let's analyze this. Look, silver's starting to push up. Gold's pushing up. Okay. The DXY is kind of coming down a little bit. Crypto's down. Are we gapping up or down? What do you guys think? We got a minute and 5 seconds. What do you got? I'm going to go with team green. I'm going to say we're gapping up. I feel it in my bones. What's it to you? Reported it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for reporting that. Let's get him taken down. Let's get that channel banned. I'm going to make sure, though, that Dragon sends it to Harry so Harry can see. Because Harry's going to be like, that's wild. Harry's going to be like, oh, my gosh. Okay. 30-second warning. We're going to do a prophylactic baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Now, you guys taught me that in Boca Raton, and scientists on the channel, scientists say that 90% of the time, every time you do a baby gator, it turns a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Can it make the Asian market gap? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. No! No, the baby gator. No, we gapped down. But guys, we gapped down to an immediate BGC. Look at this. It's a gap down to an immediate BGC.
It's science.
It's science. So let's see if we can push higher here. We might immediately fill this gap with a BGC here on Shanghai. 77.37. Silver, look at this, a BGC on the Comex. The baby gator certainly working. 68.26, headed towards our next target of 68.50. Gold is also pushing higher, 4,442.62, pushing towards our next target of 4,461. Gold to silver ratio is coming back down, 65.22 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold, as the Shanghai Futures Exchange is pushing higher on a green candle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! And look at that, guys. Big Belly in chat says that they won free stuff from the spray can raid. Wow. Oh, did I miss something earlier? Spray Can earlier gave a super chat. Thank you for being a channel member, saying thanks for the crab raid. Our pleasure. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Oh, I missed. Guys, earlier I missed Chasing That MILF. Chasing That MILF gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you to W.Y. Vern for becoming a Diamond Claws member. I don't think I missed anybody else. Thank you to all the super chats. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for gifting memberships. Guys, this is my full-time job. I spend anywhere from 10 to 14 hours a day researching information, making content, posting it, interacting, answering emails, doing the research for you. So anything you do is appreciated. It helps the channel so much, and you can support me without even spending a dime. You can simply like the stream. We're up to 452, so only 48 more likes to 500. So keep smashing the like button. You can share the stream. You can just subscribe, and you could help increase your gold and silver stack. I'm doing the mega giveaway soon. I'm giving away over 30 ounces of silver, copper, and some gold. And that box is going to keep growing till we do it. Are we going to be over 50 ounces by the time we get to the mega ga? Are we going to be over 100 ounces by the time we get to the mega ga? What do you guys think? We're going to keep stacking it and find out. And Aaron in chat saying, do gap downs always get filled by technical analysis? Yeah. So any gap always has to get filled. And it's really 95% of the time. Like, there's still gaps in Tesla that are never going to be filled, okay? But 95% of the time in technical analysis, all gaps must be filled. That being said, you've got some charts that are wild. So this is the Shanghai chart. It always gaps. So in charts like this, it's not as sure of a thing, just because the chart is just all over the place. It's all over the place, okay? What happened here? Oh, yeah. It's all over the place. So on charts like this, no, it doesn't always happen. But on charts like this, yeah, 95% of the time, all gaps must be filled. And we filled every gap that I was tracking. And we're pushing here on silver, 68.13. We were just as high as 68.32. So we're going to see if we get our next target here, 68.50. And look, we're getting a little bit of resistance right in this area here. So if we can push past that area I just marked there in blue, we should get another boost here and take out our next target of 68, what is that, 50. So if we can break that blue line decisively here, we should push up to that. And then gold on a red candle, 4,435. Bitcoin down to 60. Oh, Bitcoin 666. No. The dollar's still over 100. We really need that DXY to come down if we want a decisive run here in gold and silver, honestly, guys. Let me get the fake Harry out of here. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Look at this. Next exit. Hey, IS, I done a poll behind your back about the war room the other day, and here's the result. War room attire, yes or no? 33% say war room with clothes. 67% wear no clothes. Come on, guys. You got to be... Clothing is not optional in the war room. Bryce Jackson here is saying bullish, but I'm biased to always see the positive. Sicilian here is tagging the Kobayashi letter. Oh, what is this? Breaking, the RGC says the Strait of Hormuz is closed and any transit through the waterway will face harsh measures. 3 container ships of various nationalities were just turned back from the Strait of Hormuz. Whoa. Thank you for that, Sicilian. We got Pat Dolan doing some crying faces. U.S. banks are going under. Trump has beeped the economy for years. Oh, U.S. banks are going. What is this in response to? Oh, this is a response to UBS. Okay. Bam here saying international stacker. I'm going long, so I'm up in gold and going short on Ether USD. That's a cryptocurrency, but going long on silver. But I'm down. What is going on with silver? Needed to hit 121. Intestinal fortitude, Bam, baby. Intestinal fortitude. Look at this from A Broken. Time to get your time to get you some of that stack. International Stackers Live. Are you still stacking? Join the Crustacean Nation. Thank you so much, A Broken. Look at this. In case of emergency, run like beep. Look at this. Whoa.
Handle.
Whoa, guys, look at this.
I will dance to get a big green candle.
Whoa, the baby gator's dancing to get a big green candle. Let's see if it worked. It did work, but then it turned red. But now we're on a green again. Silver's at 67.87. Gold's at 4,434. Shanghai, we're our second candle here, 76.78. Okay, and in chat, I was naked spy in the war room, says Pio Trek. No! Will's been stacking, says, I can't remember how to gift claws. I think it's exclamation, gift, and then the number of claws in the person's name. I think that's what it is. Or give. It's either gift or give. Barra saying, how is the mint producing those coins? Did they get scammed on some? No. Remember, all these mints, they have all kinds of metals. They produce a bunch of non-silver coins and medallions and all kinds of stuff. So somehow some metal stock for other projects got put into the silver project somehow. I don't know how. So I don't think they bought fake metal. I think it's metal they have for other projects in the mint, and the wrong metal was used for the project. I think that's what happened. My shell is too big. I can't find pants that fit in the war room, says Chasing That MILF. That's funny. Silverpug sent me something on X. Okay. Grr, says AC. We got Shotgun Susie saying she's a bull. On now, says Sicilian. Shotgun Susie saying, let's go. Thank you, Assad. Let's see here. Okay, I'm caught up there, so it must be new. Let's refresh this. Silverpig, which one? Was this you, Silverpug? Wait. Silverpug, did I cover your tweet already? I think it was this. Yeah, I think this is Silverpug. Look at that that dancing baby gator. Woo! Okay. Guys, the next shoe to drop is 22 minutes until the stock market opens. If you want me to keep going for 22 minutes, and we'll see what happens to gold and silver when the stock market opens, say keep going. Let's check the Dow futures right now. It can turn everything around as soon as the market opens. Look, down 222 points. Wow. Don't forget, the Dow was just 50,000 points not long ago. Well, futures shows it over 4,600 though. So, or 46,000. We'll find out what happens there. It could mean people are receiving silver medals now. Yeah, what if the people that were getting copper medals end up with silver ones now? That could be the case. That could be the case. Like if it was scammer. Okay, here's I'm thinking this out in real time with you guys. I think it was most likely an accident with the mint. It just got in the wrong workflow. Because here's the thing. If it was scammers that were trying to keep it, why would they use a 28-gram planchet? Why would they not just make a planchet that's 31 grams? Or did they think no one was going to notice it because people were just going to keep it sealed? Because evidently it said it's from the video I watched, they didn't say this for sure, but it seems like the weight of the monster box on the outside that was actually printed on there was not the weight once they weighed it. So that tells me they're not actually weighing those monster boxes when they leave the mint. But I can't confirm that. This is conjecture. Allegedly. I don't want to get banned from England here. So what I'm thinking is if it was a true scam, I think they would use the same size planchet, wouldn't they? So no one would ever know by the weight. Because I think that'd make more sense. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it like a couple of folks colluding and scamming to rob and just keep the silver? Or was it just an honest workflow mistake? To be clear, stuff like that should never happen. To sell something stamped 999 silver and it's not is crazy. What do you guys think? Tesla gaps will be filled when it goes to zero, says John. That'd be shocking if Tesla went to zero. Like something crazy would have to happen. And shout out to everyone watching on Facebook right now. We got Tracy on Facebook dropping crabs in chat. That's cool. And we are just 19 minutes, 15 seconds away from the stock market opening. The DXY is still showing strength here. We need the DXY under 98. That's what we need. We'll get there. Patience. Victor saying, I think it's similar to candy factories when they switch flavors. A small amount of the previous flavor stay in the machine and it gets mixed up for the next production run. Yeah, they could. If it was a scammy employee, they might not have been bright enough to find the exact weight. That is true, Shiny. It could be. Or they didn't have access. They couldn't make the right size planchet and they're like, no one's going to know. It's going to be sealed. We're fine. They could be that. Whatever the QC is at the mint, it didn't work. That's concerning. Yeah. That QC sucked. Which size coins do they make? Are they supposed to be? I don't know. I haven't looked that deep into it, but I mean, if you go to Royal Mint, like they've got all kinds of stuff. So I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. Like shop historic sets. Some of these are going to be gold, silver. Some of them are not. So it's just like any other mint. They've got all kinds of things they make, right? Base metal stuff. So I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. Look, maybe it's a 2 pound. Let's look at the 2 pounds. Look at that 2 pounder. I don't know. Composition, look at, here it is. 75% copper, 25% nickel. Well, there you go. That's the inner cupro nickel composition of this current 2 pound. How did I click on the first coin? And the first coin we found it. How did I just do that? That's exactly the measurements. Huh. That's crazy. I can't believe we just did that. Okay, silver and gold are going up this Monday. I am not buying this weekend, says Stacking Shark. Hooker's a Stacking Shark. Is it going up on Monday? Wrong metals could be from bad lighting or someone that's colorblind. Chasing That MILF says, how much crap do you think that those employees are in? Oh, they're in big trouble. Whether it was a mistake or scam, they're in big trouble. Could it have been done intentionally? Maybe. That's what we're talking about, Mrs. Chef Yoda. I don't think the Mint would do it intentionally, because if the Mint was going to do it intentionally, it would have been perfectly executed. It would have been the exact same weight. So I'm leaning more towards it was an accident, a mistake, just from poor systems and poor QC. But it could have been on purpose for like a couple frontline people trying to steal. That could be a thing. Wouldn't be the first time employees tried to steal from their business, right? Especially if you're talking gold and silver. Mr. Happy Stacker saying, to not weigh those monster boxes before they left is criminal. Yeah, that's the funny thing, Mr. Happy Stacker. So it had the weight printed on the outside of the monster box, okay? So they actually printed weights and put them on the monster boxes. Now, here's the sketchy thing. I watched the Chard's video, and he kind of alludes to they look at the weight on the monster box, and then they weigh it to see if it matches, and if not, they dig deeper. So it sounds like the weight on the monster box was the correct weight, but then once they actually weighed it, it differed. That's what it sounded like to me. I could be wrong on that. So if that's the fact, that means that the British Mint's just put in whoever did it, the frontline worker, whoever, maybe they were lazy and they just pre-printed a bunch of labels and so it's all going to weigh the same. We're fine. Or if it was a scam, maybe that was part of it, putting the correct weight sticker on there, even though they knew it wasn't. I don't know. Because you would think if they would weigh a monster box, they should have a system that automatically says you're short 18 grams, 542 grams. You would think that. I don't know. Mr. Happy. Oh, yeah, I read that. Silver Pug saying, I shared your post to all the groups I belong to on Facebook about the post on X. Thank you. Thank you, Pug. Oh, it is a Pug talking about Viola. Oh, my gosh. Is there anyone single in chat? Anyone lonely? That would be interested in a girl from Poland. She's Polish. She's got a strong arm. Her name is Viola, and she works in the Germanium Mint.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. And in chat, we've got Peter. Thank you, Peter, for being a channel member, saying, I've been trying to sell some silver all week and can't even sell an ounce here in Canada. In the town I live in, even the coin shops won't buy unless you pay a 20% premium. Peter, I can help you out. Peter, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. You are a channel member, so you get priority in the email. So make sure to put member in the subject line, and I'll help you out there. And if there's any other Canadians in chat that have some advice or want to connect with Peter, you can email me as well, and I can either pass your advice along or I can connect you. Michael D says, I don't think they pour the coins. I believe that they're stamped. So it would have to be wrong dies for the blanks. So yeah, they don't pour the coins. They are stamped from planchets. But they were in with the Silver Britannia dies. And there was a bunch of Britannias that were good in that batch. So it sounds to me like some non-silver planchets got mixed with the silver planchets. Does that make sense? So maybe there was 209 planchets left over, or 10,000. I don't know. Something happened, and it ain't right. Swapped out silver planchet. Yeah, maybe they pocketed the silver planchets. I don't know. Chase Nut Mill says, heads are rolling either way. Oh, big time. Big time, big time. And we got a big time BGC here, guys.
It's science.
Big green candle, silver's back over 68, 68.08. Gold's pushing higher, 4,434. Cheryl Clark says, I'm single and Polish, but my arms are not that strong. Laugh out loud. That's funny, Cheryl. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Yeah, it would be hard to impress Viola. She stacks so much gold, silver, and copper every day. You got to have something significant for her to impress her, I think. John's saying, I believe Royal Mint has stopped striking coins and it's been outsourced. So whoever has taken the contract. Ooh, interesting, John. I'll have to look into that. West Texas is saying, have you noticed or heard of an uptick in postal theft? From what I gather, it's happening in transit to not at the mailbox. Interesting, West Texas. I have not. Mr. It's funny, though, guys. If you ever order from, like, online bullion dealers, it will say it's from, like, bearings or the parts, or, like, they will label it from, like, it looks like it's a manufacturer that makes heavy metal pieces. It doesn't say, like, Atmex gold and silver. Like, they package the packages to, like, trick people so they don't get jacked. Elementary, my dear Watson, says Mr. Happy Stacker. Ladies and gentlemen, over 1,000 people liking, 508 likes. Thank you so much. We're only 91 now away from 600, so keep smashing it. If you're on Facebook, please, if you could like the stream, I appreciate it as well. And guys, don't forget, I'm going to be giving away soon, maybe the next month or two, a mega giveaway, gold, silver, copper. We're giving away a ton. You got to be subscribed for that. Let's see how many subscribers we're at. Are we near a big show? Let's see. Oh, guys, we are only 26 subscribers away from 67,900. That will trigger a big show. You got to be subscribed anyway to win one of my giveaways. So you might as well subscribe, maybe win some free silver, gold, and copper, and see a big show. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And breaking, I've got coming in from our scientists right now. The next 26 people who subscribe are going to have good luck for the next 18 months.
It's science.
It's science. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a BGC forming here. 68.19. And we need to break this trend line I put here. Or not this trend line. This is resistance level of 68.33. If we break that right now, we're going to rip to 68.50. We got a BGC forming right now. 68.19 on silver. 4,440 on gold BGC. Stock market opens in just about 10 minutes here. We're going to see what we can do. Keep smashing that like button. Let's go back here. Look at that baby gator dancing. Whoa, look at this from Jopie. Observe image of International Stacker. We were talking about this on the stream the other day. An eagle with a baby gator riding it. Its tail is going through the wings somehow. That's amazing. And the gator is holding a crustacean. So funny. So funny. The things we talk about on this channel, guys. Okay, let's see what's going on in the world. Okay. 1 month lease rate. Bald Guy Money, he's a great creator. You guys got to follow him. Citigroup picks London Gold Vault. FX Hedge, is this the beginning? This is something we covered earlier. Look at this. Someone in Turkey just sold his house and bought 1 kilo gold bar with the proceeds. Smart long-term hedge against inflation and lira volatility. Guys, their money over there is like being inflated away. So watch. Turkish lira to USD. Look at over the, it's really been years. Look at the 5-year. Look at that decline. That's crazy. So $1 44 lira is $1. So it's up here. In 2021, is at 0.12 of a dollar. Now it's 0.023. Let's look at this. Wow. From 2010, it's just been a constant decline. Oh my gosh. So I get it. This person sold their house because they're like, let me sell the house and turn it into gold because the lira is going to keep going down. So that's interesting. Wow. Let's go back to the chart here. Stock market's opening in just 8 minutes. Oh, Jopie is you. Okay, good to know, Jopinator. Awesome. Ralph says, install, you're stacking lead.
How dare you?
How dare you, Ralph? Stacking Shark is saying, there are big scams going on Facebook. Friend paid $175 for 3 eagles and never got anything. Yeah, guys, there's Facebook Marketplace is full of fakes. Yeah, Bald Guy Money does live in Poland. Oh, you guys, do you like Shiny Stacker's idea? We can fix him up with Viola. He's actually going to be coming on the channel. So on Monday morning, Backyard Bullion's going to be on here for the open. And then probably the next couple weeks, we're going to have Bald Guy Money on here for one of the streams. I think an evening stream. The fake Harry video creator has been reported many times in the past. I think with our reporting today, he will be banned. I think so, Dave. We hit him pretty hard. For those who don't know what we're talking about, let's do this one more time. For those of you who know Silver Dragons, well, Harry, his likeness was stolen. They have made a Harry... hold up. They have made a Harry AI Asian guy. But he's not Asian.
Is Silver about to make...
So this is a fake creation, fake AI of Harry, 100%. Buy this thing. So here's what I need you guys to do. I'm going to drop, if you have not done this yet, I'm going to drop the link and what you need to type. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on these 3 dots, and I'm dropping it in chat right now. Bang. So you're going to click on these 3 dots. You're going to go to report. Then you're going to scroll all the way down here to spam and misleading and hit next. And then you're just going to copy and paste that in. This is AI generated, stolen from Harry's coin shop that appears on Silver Dragons 47. This is stolen likeness AI slop. And then just hit report. And if enough of us do that, we're going to save Harry's likeness. Harry needs our help. Oh, are they all of Harry? No. They're all Harry. So go to the multiple videos. You could do it from... Oh, you have to click. Oh, my gosh.
The floor we are standing...
Let's make them pay. We're going to make this AI channel pay. I did not realize there was multiple videos. Report. Okay. Let's do the 3rd video. Don't thumbs up. Don't thumbs down it, guys, because any interaction helps with the algorithm. That's a dirty secret people don't know. So even when people don't like my videos and they thumb down them, I laugh inside. Thank you for the interaction. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got all 3. Here we go, guys. Look at this. We're kind of like unable to break above the 68.33. We're going to see if we could do it here. We've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds till the stock market opens. What do you guys think is going to happen when the stock market opens? Are we team green going up, or are we team red on that first candle? So are you guys team green? Let me get that there. Oh! Who wants to see the design of the Reckless Metals piece and hear a little leaky? I've got a little leak for you guys if you want to know about the Reckless Metals silver piece. And thank you, JMY, for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I do channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And I will be having a War Room after this evening stream. So thank you, JMY. Check out your new emojis. Thank you so much for the support. And I really want to thank all the channel members on the stream. I want to thank all the Diamond Claw members on the stream, on the channel. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. This is my full-time job, so thank you so much. And the question for everyone right now in chat on the channel, everyone live, who has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
Yes. Okay, okay. I got a little secret. here. Okay, let me turn on airplane mode so I don't dox myself. Okay. Here's part of the design. We're still editing the design. Now, here's the thing. There is going to be 500 of these coins. It's the International Stacker Battle Crab, okay? Now, there's going to be 500 of these minted. Now, of the 500, 50 of them are going to be this rare variant. The Battle Crab wearing the armor. Can you see the armor on him? So that's the regular, that's the armor. So, randomly, 50 out of the 500 minted, 50 people are randomly going to get the rare mintage Battle Crab variant. So that's going to be live with Reckless Metals. It's still going to be a while. We're still designing, so we still got to tweak the design. And the dies still have to be made. There's still some steps, but you can't rush perfection. But what do you guys think about that? Do you guys like them, and do you think you're going to get the variant? Isn't that sick? So you'll either have a mintage of... The mintage is 500, but really you'll either have one of 450 or one of 50. I think that's pretty sick. Okay, guys, we are just a 2-minute warning from the stock market opening. 2-minute warning here. And keep smashing that like button. We're only 51 away from 600. I know we could do that. Keep smashing it. Yeah, the variant's going to be sick. Look at Cesc Gonzalez. I want my variant, and I want it now.
It's my silver, and I want it now. My silver, and I want it now. My silver, and I want it now.
He wants it now. Okay, here we go. 1 minute and 20 seconds here to the opening. What's going to happen? Are we going up or down? You team green, team red. Let's check the Dow futures. It's showing down 265. So we're going to see what happens when it opens. The stock market looks like it is going to be going down, but we'll find out here shortly. Crazy stuff could happen. Here we go. 1 minute warning. As a matter of fact, I'm going to upgrade this to a danger zone warning. Whoa, guys, look in chat. The bot wants a crab dance. So drop a crab in chat. The bot is demanding it. Let me drop one in here. Drop some of this crab in there. I'll also drop this crab in there. Guys, it's been so long since we've used this all-time high crab. Look at that, all-time high. We need the all-time high crab back. That's a crab. That all-time high is a crustacean. It's got pectoral muscles. It's hard to see, it's so small. But it's a crab facing you with pectoral muscles with the all-time high behind it. How much are the crab rolls going to be? Spot plus premium, roughly. I'm not sure, chasing that MILF. The pricing, selling, all that's going to be run by Reckless Metals, and it depends on the total cost of the project because you have to make custom dies and all this. It depends on shipping. It depends on the spot price of silver. It depends what he bought his silver at. So I'm not sure. More to come on that. But as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. But we're still working it. The design's still being finalized, and then after that, the dies, custom dies, need to be made. So more to come. And they're going to be individually numbered too, by the way. So kind of like, oh, it's open. It's open. I missed it. I got distracted. Okay, the stock market's been open for 30 seconds so far. Dow Jones is down 290 points. S&P 500 is down 30. NASDAQ's down 124. IS, you had one job. You had one job. Bitcoin's at 66,000. Oil is all around 3%, except for 2% for Brent. The DXY is 0.15%. So we're got to watch here. We're on a green candle. But what I was going to say is the Rolos are going to be numbered on the edge. Hold up. You see how that says 000? That's because this one's the prototype. So they're all going to be numbered, and they're going to be like this Rolo design. They're going to be like this. This is not it. This is a different design he did. So the battle crab is coming. It's coming. AI could never copy the aura of your voice. I know, guys. Thank you for that, Abner. What if AI copied me? It would be really weird to be like, Hello, crabs. I want to tell you about why silver is going to $500,000 an ounce in the next 48 minutes. You know, it wouldn't be crazy. It'd be like, I'm going to tell you how silver is not real and it's been controlled by lizards. You know, it'd be something crazy. Wait, did I say lizard?
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Some scientists say that 90% of the time, every time it turns a red candle green or to a green candle to a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, it's science.
It's science.
And that's one of our lead scientists right there. His resume was really astounding when I hired him as a channel scientist. And guys, we're just 23 subscribers away from the next big show. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. 23 more subscribers, that triggers the next big show at 67,900. You're not going to want to miss that. Chasing That MILF is asking 1 Rolo per customer. I don't think there's going to be a limit. I think it's just going to be, it posts and it sells till it sells out. It will get released to channel members first and then the general public. That's just a perk of being a channel member. Just reported all of Harry's videos. Thank you for doing that guy, Brooke. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's so dirty. They've AI'd Harry. Okay, let's see what else is going on here in the news. Okay, Bob Coleman saying directly held physical silver, gold and silver solves this. Have been saying this for years. We are in a market where return of your money may be more important than return of your money. Wait. Return of your money may be more important than return of your money. Counterparty risk is real. So look, UBS halted withdrawals of $469 million in real estate. Yeah. Guys, that's why I like physical silver so much. There's zero counterparty risk in this stuff. What do I mean? This 100-ounce bar in my hand, if the price goes to 1 cent, it's still 100 ounces. If the price goes to $1 trillion, like in Zimbabwe, it's 100 ounces. This stuff right here, if companies, the stock market go out of business, if there's glitches, if there's halts, this is still 100 ounces of silver. This right here, it can't be liquidated. It can't be margin called. Zero counterparty risk, and that's why we do physical silver. That's why we do physical gold. And ladies and gentlemen, you got to protect yourselves. There's so many fakes out there. I'm about to do a clandestine Raptor run to get a coffee refill, but for the love of God, protect yourself from the fakes. Again, I just read that message earlier. Someone on YouTube, someone from the YouTube, a subscriber, messaged me, got ripped off on eBay for thousands. Someone just got ripped off of thousands on whatnot. 2 fake ounces of gold. You got to protect yourself. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. I'm back. I just ran and refilled my Mrs. International Stacker coffee, but I feel strong about that. If you don't have a Pocket Pinger, you need one, mandatory, I believe. And it helps us support the channel, so thank you. And thank you, Owen. Owen pointed out. So he's saying, we are in a market where a return of your money may be more important than a return on your money. Thank you, Owen. I missed that. Thank you. This is beep coin level coming to a country near you. Look at Japan. Japan's 30-year lease rate up 5.7%. Wow. Let's go back here and check the stock market. Okay, we're back to a green candle here. So the first candle was red, so Team Red won the first candle, but second candle is green. Stock market's down 421 points. for the Dow Jones. S&P's down 50. Nasdaq's down 226. Bitcoin's at 66K. Gold and silver. Silver's at 67.68 on a red candle. Gold's at 4,415 on a red candle. Shanghai's at 76.40 on a red candle. So 76.40 Shanghai. Here we're 67. So we're about a $9 premium, something like that. $10 premium from west to east. Should I be safe from fakes if I buy from coin shops? So, gag, buying from coin shops is way safer than buying from like Facebook Marketplace and eBay and other places. Now, there's reputable ways to buy on those, but you got to be careful. So many fakes. So, yes, coin shops are way better, but let me grab this. I recommend when you buy from coin shops, and you could ask them, hey, how do you test stuff in here? If they do not have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, if they don't have this, I wouldn't buy from that coin shop. Make sure the coin shop has a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, not the old version, okay? And then, two, if you ask a coin shop and they go, oh, I've been doing this for so many years, I could spot it, don't trust it. Ladies and gentlemen, the fakes are out of control coming from China. This whole bag right here is full of fakes from you guys. And I mean, literally, fake Mercury dimes. Like, I guarantee you there's people that walk into coin shops or other places with bags of Mercury dimes and sell them, and they just take them and don't check them. I guarantee it. So you got to be stuffs and slabs. Like, all this stuff in here is fake, sent to me from viewers to check. Okay? So protect yourselves. But yeah, coin shops are safer, but make sure they have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. And they won't get offended if you're buying something, go, hey, do you mind if we pop this on the Pro real quick just so we can double check? And they won't get offended with that. They won't. As long as you say it in a nice way. You know, hey, just for my peace of mind, can we throw this on the Sigma? Yeah, no problem. I've never had a problem with that. If they get offended or whatever, you're in the wrong shop. Go find a different shop. If they get offended because you want to be reassured what you're buying is real, you're in the wrong shop. F37 Metal saying, hey, IS, hold up. All my online silver purchases were with Summit Metals and Hero Bullion are my LCS. Awesome. Yeah, guys, if you're buying from Hero, if you're buying from Summit, I mean, Atmex is an expensive one, but they're good. JM Bullion, Bold Precious Metals, SD Bullion, they're all top notch. They all test their stuff. And remember, the whole reason we found the fake Britannias coming out of the Royal British Mint or the Royal Mint is because of Shards, a good coin dealer out there doing the due diligence and checking. So if you're buying online from any of those companies, they're going to be great. And coin shops as well, but just make sure they have Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pros, okay? I know all those online companies, they have that and other technologies they check with. So just make sure you're not going into a coin shop and the guy's like, I can tell because I've been doing this for 30 years, because there's so many good fakes out there that experts can't tell. Like, you can hold it. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Let's go to shorts. This one, this fake here, I'm about to show you, tricked a lot of people. Fake gold, is it? So what they did here is they hollowed out. This is a real American gold eagle. They hollowed this out and they put a tungsten planchet in there. Tungsten weighs nearly the same as gold. Not quite, you can still tell, but nearly the same. So this weighed an ounce. It weighed fine. It looked fine. But there was a tungsten planchet in there. Now, if you used an XRF gun on here, it would have passed, because XRF only goes down a few millimeters or less. But a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro would have caught this. Watch. It looks so good in my hand. And then look. Open it up. So before, look how thick that is. Look how thick that is. An XRF's not going through that. So before, it had stickum on here, like it was bonded, so it wouldn't fall apart like that, but that's a tungsten core. So, like, that's why you need to go to shops that have Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, because this looked and felt and weighed like a real American gold eagle, but you would have never been able to tell had you not put it on a Sigma. They caught it. This was up in Oregon. This Silver Dragons is standing right next to me in the shop when I'm filming this. This was a big scam up in Oregon. The people passed hundreds of them off, and then they eventually got caught. So how did they make money? Well, they hollowed it out, and they kept all the gold in the middle. Crazy. Be careful. Is the old Sigma able to verify? Well, let me show you. So if you go to any of my channel, my videos, I've got a link for the Sigma. Oh, okay, that's an old one. Hold up. You got to go to a new video. Let me show you guys the difference. Let's go to this. So any new video, it's gonna have the link for the pinger, but also for a Sigma, and it does apply a coupon code for you guys, Crabman. So there's a few versions of the Sigma. This right here is the original. Can this still find fakes? Yes. But with some of the newest fakes out there, can this be fooled? Yes. So if you're a coin shop or dealer, you've got to have the Pro. Now, if you're an individual in person and all you can afford is the original, is that better than nothing? Yes. But can it get tricked by high quality fakes? Yes. So I don't recommend buying the original. I recommend saving the money. And again, if a coin shop only has the original, go to ones that have the Pro. So this is the Pro. This is what I have, and it has two different sensors on here. This is the Infestor, so it does the same job as the Pro, but it's only got the one sensor. It's a bit smaller, but it's still almost just as good as the Pro, and it's cheaper. That's like $2,500. Okay, but the Pros, they run multiple tests. They run weight, measurement, specific gravity, resistivity. They do all that, so that's why they're so much better than the original. Okay. So I hope that helps. Let's go back here to charts. Would the old Sigma catch the tungsten core? Yeah, the old Sigma should be able to catch that tungsten core. It should. I believe. Hold up. Let me look at the stats here. Hold up. Let me make sure. One second. One second here. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay, it might have problems. It can on some, but it might have problems detecting full tungsten cores, depending on how deep it is. On the Pro or on the old version, the original. Yeah, you need the Pro. It'd say the old Sigma is useful for quick checks on coins and smaller items, but it has known limitations with sophisticated tungsten core counterfeits. So the Pro is the way to go. That's why I say if you're working with coin shops or buying stuff, make sure they have the Pro. Let's grab raid the Stack That Gold channel. Oh, are they live? Let's see. I don't mind crab raiding a small creator. We love doing that, right? And guys, sometimes a lot of you have won silver and gold by doing that. So let's go to live. Seeing if I got him here. Okay, it's called Stack That Gold. I would if they were live, but they're not live, unfortunately. Oh, they are live. Let's check. Let's check here.
I could maybe even narrow it down a little bit.
Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. What do you guys think? I am going to be live again this afternoon. I will do market close because it closes for the weekend. So 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be live. And gold and silver is pushing higher here, 68.27. It looks like we want to break above that blue line on silver, and gold as well, 4,433. But yeah, there's something we do on this channel, guys. It's called Crab Raids. It's meant to help smaller creators. It's a blessing, not a curse. It helps get the algorithm to look at their channel, and I don't ask you guys to subscribe. Usually the only time I'm like, subscribe, is if they're close to getting monetized. Otherwise, I just ask that you smash the like and fill that chat with crabs. Now, he does not have it set up that I can automatically dump you guys, push you guys to him, so we're going to have to do it the old school way. So let me get the link. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. In chat and okay, let's watch this for a second though. Let's see if we hit 68.50. We broke above that. Remember I said we needed to break this little resistance line here? We should push 68.50. Let's see if we could do that. Give me 1 second here. Smash that like button, guys. We're literally only 14 likes away from 600. It'd mean a lot if we could hit that before we end this stream. So keep smashing it. Guys, look at this. We're about to take our next target here of 68.50. One second. Okay, we're ready for it. I'm ready for it. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'll be live this afternoon. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the market close. It's going to be closed for the whole weekend. And CYO, what is CYO Tino? What does it stand for? Catch you on the next one. Let's go crab raid that creator right now. Let's crab raid him right now. Let's go.
Chiropractor is to do kind of strengthen the knee. So I'm going to try to go with that